I don't know about you, but my typical wavy hair routine goes right out the window when I'm on holiday. Lots of reasons why. For example, you've got luggage allowance to consider. You don't know what water you're going to be dealing with. Is it hard? Is it soft? What are the chemicals? Potentially exposure to sun, perhaps the sea, and in my case, this time, chlorine from the pool. Plus, I always wash my hair practically every day when I'm on holiday, much more frequently than I ever would at home. So I thought I would share my top tips on how to keep your waves healthy when you're on holiday, and also when you get home, what the best routine you can do for your hair is. This should be a quick video today. I've got 3 key top tips, so let's dive straight in with number 1, and that is UV protection. The product I absolutely love is this one from Ceremonia. I actually use this every time I wash my hair as a heat protector and a detangler. However, it is also a UV protector. So how I used it on holiday was I would actually apply this to dry hair. So although I'd used it in my wash routine in the morning, first thing before we went, say, out to the souks for a bit of shopping and bartering with the locals, I would spray my hair with the UV protector. I think this is particularly important if you've got colour treated hair, because you want to try and maintain your colour for as long as possible, so protect it from all that sun. And it was really hot and sunny when we were in Marrakesh. The other way I actually use this, and this is a really important thing to do, whether you've got colour treated hair, wavy hair, it doesn't really matter, I would always recommend this for anybody, is if, like me, you enjoy swimming in the pool, you do not want to get in with dry hair. When hair is dry, if you get into the pool, it's going to act like a sponge and it's going to literally soak up all the chlorine and chemicals within that water. So before you jump in the pool, grab a continuous spray bottle or go and step into the shower that's usually right by the swimming pool, and make sure your hair is at the very least damp, but usually I make sure mine is soaking wet. I'll then use my Ceremonia, spray it all over my hair, and only then will I get in the swimming pool and have some fun in the water. So that's key tip number 1, use a UV protector spray. Tip number 2, pack a satin scarf. Now actually I always choose to wear mine on the plane, not because it takes up a lot of space, this is one of the ones that I took this time, but because I always get really chilly on the plane, so I like to wrap it around my neck. The reason you want to take a satin scarf away on holiday with you is it has multiple benefits. Number 1, you can use it as a hair accessory. Let me try and show you how to do it. So this is a pretty big one. It's a nice square shape. The first thing you want to do is create a triangle. So you sort of fold it in half into a triangular shape. Then you want to, if you can, if you've got something in front of you, lay it down flat and take the pointed end here and fold it again. So it's now in this sort of shape. Gosh, this is really hard to show you guys. So I've now folded it in half and then in half again, so that the triangle is now tucked inside there. So you've got basically a really nice band. Then I always get this bit wrong when I overthink it. Do I do it this way? Yes. So then you want to hold the scarf like this, like the 2 pieces. Obviously get your hair all up and out the way. Take the 2 pieces. Don't worry if it comes unraveled a little bit. I actually think it looks nice with a bit of texture. So you then take those 2 pieces like this, pull them together, cross them over, so they're now like that. And then switch your hands over. And the reason you do that is it creates like this nice sort of knot, which provides a little bit of interest and texture. And then take these 2 pieces and just come round to the back and tie them at the back. So you can see how easy that is. I promise you, I haven't done multiple takes. This was done first time. You then just need, obviously, to adjust your hair a little bit. And you can see here where it's split, I'm just gonna kind of unfold and just fiddle about with it until it feels comfortable and it's created a nice headband. The last thing I then like to do is I don't like this piece in the center, so I usually, and I don't know why, but I always do it to the same side, just shift it across. and then floof. So that is how I use it as tip number one. And obviously you can also then put your hair up, and if you're in a hot country, which Marrakesh was, Morocco was, that's the country obviously, that's just really nice. You know, you can put your hair up. If it's hot and sweaty, I feel like it keeps you cooler not to have all your hair dangling on the back of your neck and so on. So that is the first way that I would use my wavy hair, wavy hair zhuzh. Okay. Next up is I use it to protect my hair from hat damage. Now I know that might sound strange, or you might instantly know what I mean, but let me show you the hat that I take away. So I wear Factor 50 on my face. I'm in my 40s. I've got sun damage that I did in my 20s. I am now trying to treat that, and so I'm trying to prevent myself from getting any more. So I use SPF 50, but I also try to, particularly when we're sightseeing or we were out in the souks, you know, it's pretty hot, I like to wear a hat. And this is my favourite. It's just from Zara. It's a couple of years old. And the reason I like it is because it packs down like this, like I've folded it. But as soon as I get to the hotel, I'll put it out like on the side, and it will pretty much reshape itself. Like even now, it bounces back pretty quickly. So I'm not too precious about this hat. However, can you see, it's got quite a lot of like textury bits, and it's quite rough. And you know, if you've got wavy hair, that is just not good. It will create friction, it will create damage, and it will create frizz. So what I do this time is, again, I would wrap my hair but completely cover it. So I want to say like a sort of chic 60s film star, but I'll probably look more like a pirate, or like the Queen. Oh, the Queen. Anyway, or little Red Riding Hood. Anyway, so I don't tie it under my chin. Then pick up my hair, and I'm just basically grabbing the two ends, creating a knot underneath like that. Oh, trying not to strangle myself with my necklace. And then I usually do it in a bow because you're going to see that bit. Shake it up. I like the fact that you can still see all your hair here. And then I put my hat over the top. And that way, the hat, the straw, is not creating any friction. It's completely protected. You've still got some of your hair showing, which I think is quite pretty. Obviously, you can take a bit more time than I did. You've got the nice little bow, or you could make sure it was all on one side, or just split it across. It's really, really versatile, and it does just protect your hair from any hat damage. So that's the other way that I use it. This, I said, was multi-purpose. We've got more to go, guys. The next way I would use it is to protect my waves at night. So let me see. I know I've got a video and I've got a whole routine on this, so I'll link that here, but let me see if I can do this quickly. So to wrap your hair at night in a satin scarf, you would take it and you would make a super cape out of it. Like that. So imagine you're wearing it like a cape. You then pull this bit up to your forehead, okay? And then you grab these ends, if you can get hold of them, and you sort of lift and shake, and then you twist. Oh God, sorry, you can't see that exactly. Okay, so you're sort of twisting and lifting, and then you sort of flip forward and bring these two pieces down and tie them at the back. Okay, if that felt too fast, you can watch the more in-depth video I've got on my nighttime routine, but that is the third way that I would use my satin scarf as a protection for nighttime routine. And then finally, you can use this if you forget your satin pillowcase, which is my bonus tip. Always try to remember to pack a satin pillowcase. But if you forget and you don't like to wear something, or you find that it falls off, because this is a pretty big one, you can actually cover your pillow and like tuck it under so that it stays in place, and that will also protect your hair. So that's an amazing item. You can wear it on the plane, doesn't take any space up in your luggage, and has multiple benefits. Finally, tip number 3 is to air dry as much as possible. And that is because generally I find when you're on holiday, you do wash your hair more often, particularly if you are on like a sunny sea pool type holiday. You want to actually get that chlorine out, or I do, and I want to get sea salt out. Obviously we were in a city, so we didn't have the sea nearby, but I tried to air dry almost every single time I washed my hair. And to do that, I took appropriate products. So I took on holiday with me the JVN air dry cream. This is beautiful stuff. I love it because I feel like it's a multiple styling product in one tube, and it works really, really well, particularly when you're air drying. So I feel like it's a combination of a curl cream and a gel. It definitely has some hold. It gives really lovely definition. And it's really easy to use. It's very much you can kind of like just scrunch it in. So it's really, really simple. So that is a lovely air dry product for holiday. And then the other one that I tested, I bought a small one, which is a really, really like highly rated product online. This is the Dream Coat for curly hair, Miracle Moist Mist. Creates the perfect frizz-free curls. Yeah, that is what it says. And I'm going to be totally honest, I wasn't crazy about it. But I'm going to persevere. I think it was potentially user error. But it is designed to be just a one-use product. You don't need to layer gels and curl creams and so on. So I think I just needed a bit more practice with it. I just found that I didn't get super definition. And it doesn't leave any kind of cast whatsoever, where there is, it's not really a strong cast, but there is a little cast with this, because it has got that gel-like quality to it. You can definitely feel there's a bit of texture, whereas this one, there was absolutely no texture, but I like both scenarios, because usually then this would leave my hair feeling softer. But the tip is to take away products that are going to help your hair look their best when they air dry. And air drying when you're washing every day like I was is definitely great, because you're reducing the amount of heat damage. So those are my top 3 tips for while you're away of how to protect your waves and curls. And then when you get back, I highly recommend a clarifying wash followed by a deep conditioning treatment. The clarifying wash will help break down all that product buildup, get rid of any oils, minerals, chemicals that your hair has taken on from the sun, the sea and the pool. And then a deep conditioning treatment will be great to help hydrate and moisturize your hair. This time I opted for one of my absolute favorites, and that is the Camille Rose Algae Deep Conditioning Mask. I absolutely love this product. And generally I tend to use it on dry hair. However, on this occasion, for an extra moisturizing, hydrating, conditioning treatment, I applied this after doing my clarifying wash, popped on my hat steamer and just let it do its magic for 20 minutes, and my hair felt so soft and hydrated afterwards. If you'd like more options for deep conditioning treatments and routines, then I'd highly recommend you check out this video next. It's got 5 different products and 5 different application methods, from kind of longer to quick and easy. So there should be something there which will suit you. I hope you found this video helpful. If you're off on holiday soon, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.